Hi guys, welcome to this YouTube video, and this is the West Brom versus Leeds United review. Usually I'd start with Leeds, but I just have to get it out of my mouth at West Brom first, so if you want to see the Leeds part, skip to about 2 minutes or before that. But you know, watch it if you want to, but start with West Brom. What can I say? Sawyer's worst player on the pitch by far. Passing it into your own net. That's where I can say I would have done better in that. That is where I can say anyone, my little brother, who is only 9, could have done better than that. He wouldn't have kicked it into his own net. He would have probably kicked it out for a throw-in, to be honest. But he wouldn't have kicked it into his own net. The worst he would have done was with a short pass to the keeper, and the keeper would have to come out a bit. But passing it into your own net, that is disgraceful. And the defending was woeful. In my mind, the only good defender, the best defender in our defence today was Ajayi again. I can't really fault Ajayi. He's had a good performance. Same with... No, I can fault Ivanovic, to be honest. Furlong... I can fault him, but I don't think I can fault him too much. He had a mistake or two, but Ajayi and Furlong, the best defenders there. And then you've got Dara Roche, probably, then Ivanovic, and yeah. Ivanovic, he didn't do bad. I can give you that. Ivanovic didn't do bad, but for the 5th goal, he literally just watched the player run round him. So it's obviously with that horrendous mistake. O'Shea with the deflection, you can't do anything about it, can you? Just trying to stop a goal. Moving on to the midfield. Let's start with Sawyers, shall we? Absolute shambles. Missing volleys, messing up passes, passing it into your own net. Trying to give Johnston the blame for that goal is ridiculous. That's your fault. And then we move on to who else? Phillips. Why was he taken off at half time? I don't know. He was having a decent game, to be honest, and he didn't do anything wrong. So he's had an average performance. Diangana has had an above average performance, getting tackles in, trying to have a go, intercepting the balls. He didn't score. Yeah, he didn't score, but it's because the keeper came out and stopped him. But he was one of the only ones that was actually putting the effort in. For me, if I were to do ratings, I'd give him a 7. I'd give him the best rating on the team. Then we'd move over to Gallagher. I'd give him probably a 6.7. He's done okay, he's done his best, but we can't do anything because the rest of the team hasn't performed. Who else was playing it? Right mid, Robinson. Except from those woeful shots, I can probably give him a 6.5 as well, or a 6.43, something like that. He didn't have a bad game, but he didn't have a good game either. Grant, I'm going to give him a 6.8. He was decent. He was good enough. I'm not going to go around all the other ratings because I need to get onto the Leeds bit. But I'll give him a 6.8. He didn't do bad. He made sure he went in for tackles, came back, made his passes. He's improving. I've got to say he is. I think that's it of the thing. Pereira, who came on as well, he played well. I'll give him a 6.6. Did well. Did all he could. Who else came on? Kravinovic, give him 6.3. He wasn't on for too long, so and he had an average performance. And I've already said Ivanovic and Dara, all that lot. So moving on to the Leeds bit here. What can I say? Great goals. Even coming from a West Brom fan, that is quite hard to say, but Leeds some great goals. Unstoppable for Johnston. Although the defence probably could have done stuff to stop them having the chances, Leeds took their chances when they got them. A great goal from Alioski. It's out of the box, but it was still a great goal. Rafinha, I got the right name. That was a great goal. Jack Harrison, decent goal. Probably should have been defended better. I can probably say all of the goals could have been defended better. But what can I say? they took the chances. That's what I can say. We didn't, they did, and they had loads of chances. We didn't create lots. I don't know what Sam Allardyce is doing. I remember what No, I'm still on Leeds, so I can't go back to West Brom. But Marcelo Bielsa was fine, and that Meslier was fine. Alioski, Jack Harrison, Rafinha, Rodrigo, they all did well. Got to give it to him. The worst performer on the team, I'd probably have to say, Meslier. Well, I know he kept a clean sheet, but he had a bit of rubbish towards the end, and it was repetitive. It wasn't like one mistake. It was building up, and you saw the frustration in Marcelo Bielsa's face. Who else? Any more people to say that they play well or played exceptionally well? Don't think so. I'm just going to move on to managerial kind of things here. So, Sam Allardyce is brought in and he's supposed to play well. That ball was horrendous. To say he's a defensive manager and he concedes 4 goals in the first half. Like, you either attack and you go for it, or you defend and stay back. The inconsistency is unreal. Because you can see they've got it in them. They draw 1-1 to Liverpool, 1 to Man City. Different managers as well. So they've got it in them to go and play. But it's like against Leeds. I feel like they get too confident and think, yeah, we'll go get this game. And then they go and play attacking. I don't know what we're going to do for Arsenal. Hopefully we can leave these poor results for... leave them in 2020. And we can move on to 2021. Because these are horrendous. That's the worst performance as an Albion fan I've ever watched in my entire life, and that's saying something. Because I've seen a 4-0 Leeds, I saw that one. I've seen a 5-2 against Everton, but the red cards, the 5-1, the red card. Any game with a red card and they played well, I can see that. Play well against Palace and all that sort of stuff. Palace, Everton. And that's why, because there's a red card, and I see that, and I see how they struggle with it, and they still played well. But against Leeds, there's no excuse here. It's a 5-0 loss. That's on... I partially will blame it mostly on Sawyers, because he's given Leeds that confidence to just play at the back. And the lack of pressing on the thing. Sam Allardyce is doing nothing whatsoever. I'm sorry, you've had a whole week... Well, 2 weeks, a week and a bit. Maybe, I think he's had 2 weeks now, isn't he? No, he's probably had a week and a half. And he performed against Liverpool, give him that. Come against Leeds at home, lose 5-0. It makes no sense. Why is he in? And why did Bilic get sent out? He never lost 4-0 to Leeds, or 5-0. He never lost 5-0 to Leeds, or 4-0. Sam Allardyce comes in, loses 5-0 to Leeds. Bilic would have played attacking football and gone for it. Sam Allardyce was stuck in 2 minds. He didn't know what to play. He didn't know whether to play attacking or defensive. He was just playing all over the park. This is a lot longer than I'd usually do one of my reviews. It usually be only about 5 minutes long, but I like to extend this on the managerial side of stuff. That's ridiculous. We need to get not managers, players in if we want to stay up. We're lucky Arsenal aren't beating Brighton, so that keeps us hopes alive. We've got to hope Fulham keep losing. If Fulham don't keep losing, then because Burnley are a game behind, and they're about to extend their lead to 6 points above us, but still a game behind. That's ridiculous. I think that's the end of that. That's the end of the review. Very disappointing here, but thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit that subscribe button, like I said, and that like button. We're nearly at 50 now. We're on 49 on our road to 100. Thanks for watching this. Make sure, as I said, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.